Welcome back to Femboy Fishing, episode 5. Today we're here at another one of the local creeks that I like to fish at. And I know in the last episode, I said that I probably wouldn't end up recording an episode until September, until it cools down. But I thought of something very important. I noticed that the first 2 episodes I filmed, I caught the most fish. And I think the reason for this is because they're cold water creeks. The last 2 spots I fished at have been prominently on the lake. And because of that, the water is so hot that the fish aren't biting. There's this very deep section of the creek that comes in, and there's all sorts of different fish in there. I've seen sunfishes, smallmouths, largemouths. I even saw a gar that was swimming across the water. I did a test cast before I started recording and caught a little sunfish. So I think this is going to work out a lot better for us. Upstream right there, there's fresh cold water pouring straight into the creek. So I think the fish are more active, and since it's the morning, I think they're going to want to bite a little more since they're feeding right now. I'm just using this little white rooster tail. It only has a single hook on it, but I like it a lot better because the ones with the treble hooks have a tendency to rip the fish's mouth open when I try to get them out. Oh, got one. Looks like another little sunfish. Considering the size, see, look at him. Going crazy. He's cool. I catch these guys so much now, but doesn't mean I still don't like every single one I catch. Look at all the blue on him. He's cool. So I've only been here for about 10 minutes and I've already caught 2 fish. I think this is gonna go a little better than the last episodes. So I decided to switch to this jig, and I know last episode I had a lot of problems with this jig swim bait thing, but I think we were using it in the wrong place. I feel like we could catch some really good stuff with this here, so I'm gonna try using it again. How do you guys feel about next episode, me dressing up a little goth? I want to get like goth aesthetics going on. Maybe fish closer to the night and, I don't know, wear all black and catch some, I don't know, something. I have a new strategy. Let's just cast it and let it sink as long as possible. That did nothing. You guys got to stop me from using this little jig right here because I'm so obsessed with using it, yet I have not caught a single fish on it on this episode or the last episode. If you guys see me using this jig again, be sure to leave comments telling me don't use that jig again, you absolute idiot. It doesn't catch you anything. Just because you caught your largest smallmouth on it does not mean that you are going to catch anything bigger. So I decided to switch to a little golden rooster tail just because that jig wasn't catching me anything, as usual. So way up there is another deep pool. So I think we're gonna go walk up there. Walking through the water. It's actually kind of deep. We are now fishing in the same water I was just walking through. Oh, got one. And he came off. Oh, snap. Just after one came off, another one did it. He's kind of the same as the last one. Doesn't mean he isn't still cool though. See you later, buddy. So we moved, I don't know, maybe another 1/4 mile upstream. Let's try it. Oh, I got a fish. I didn't even feel him hooked on. Jeez, dude. I didn't even realize I hooked onto a fish. Wow. Especially for the size he is. He's kind of a big sunfish. I dropped him in the mud, so he's got a little mud on him. Poor little fish. He's pretty big, though. I mean, he's like the size of my hand. He's a lot bigger than the other ones we've been catching. See you later, buddy. Well, guys, we are catching more stuff than we did in the past 2 episodes. I am really happy about that. Although I kind of hope we catch something different because catching sunfish over and over gets a little repetitive. I'm seeing some largies out there, so I'm hoping that one of them will snag me. What in the world? I got another fish, but it was just like the last one where he didn't even give me any indication that I caught him. That is so bizarre. I thought I was snagged, and then I kind of ripped it out and there was a fish on it. I mean, look, that's crazy. Look at him. He's pretty. Not as big as the last one, but you know, he's cool. See you later, buddy. Right away, another one. What is it though? Oh, it's not a bass. It's another sunfish. I'm just catching so many of these guys. This one's a big one too. Is this? Oh my God, this one is massive. Holy Lord, that is a huge sunfish. Look at the size of this one. He is huge. I think that might be one of the biggest sunfishes I've ever caught. I mean, look at him. He's bigger than my whole hand. I want you guys to take a look at the sheer size of this one. Got some seaweed on him. Or I guess it's on me. Look at the size of him. I mean, that is like a big, big bluegill. He is massive. I mean, he's not the biggest one I've ever seen, but he's close to it. I don't know. Maybe this kind of beats catching a largemouth. This guy is about as huge as the ones I'm going after. He's cool. See you later, buddy. I don't mean to bring up a dead meme here, but that fish was dummy thick. All right. I got snagged and I broke off my line. Noticing a trend with these episodes here. I don't know. It's not too deep where I lost it. I think I might go out there to try to get it. I lost it like right in here somewhere. I don't see it. You guys see it? I don't see it anywhere. I hate myself if it's right in front of my face and can't even see it. Well, I give up on looking for that. I'm not going to try to bother with it. It's a $2 rooster tail, so they're easy to get. Look at that tree. It's a huge white oak tree. I don't know if you guys can tell just how huge that thing is on camera, but that's a really big tree. They almost look like a maple tree and an oak tree just kind of put together. So I'm back where we first started, and I have an idea. I don't want to just end the episode just yet because I still want to see if I can catch 1 or 2 more fish. I'm going to try the method I did in the 3rd episode where I tied a weight on one end and then a lure on the other, except I'm not going to use a jig. And I think maybe that should help us be able to stay along the bottom and hopefully catch some of those bass that are hanging out in the cooler waters down over there. So I tied up this weight onto this little feather jig. This isn't the same jig as the one I wasn't catching any fish on, so I think it should do us a little better, and then you guys can't yell at me. No, don't be snagged. You're not allowed to snag. Luckily, I have a whole pack of these little white feathered jigs, so we're going to try this again, except without a weight. I really should learn from my mistakes more often, shouldn't I? Oh man, that huge bass just looked at it. He went up to it and tried to bite it, and he was like, I don't want that. I'm not catching anything, so I guess I'll go home. Thank you guys for watching Femboy Fishing episode 5. I'm pretty happy that we managed to catch some more stuff compared to the last 2 episodes. I think at least until September or October, I'm going to primarily try to fish the creeks. And not where the creek meets the lake, but actually the creeks. As always, leave any suggestions or any kind of comments you guys want to leave down in the comments section below. One thing I also want to say, I really appreciate all the support and the feedback I'm getting from you guys. This channel is slowly growing, and I think it's pretty awesome. You guys are freaking cool. Also, we reached 69 subscribers, so 69. Thank you guys for watching. and I'll see y'all later. Fun fact, did you guys know that fish actually breathe water? I know, right? You know how crazy it is?